This is the brain of around 53 million Americans who, in 2023, were diagnosed with a substance use disorder. On the left is someone who can enjoy a drink or a high and walk away, while the one on the right can't, because for them the craving just doesn't stop, even when the substance is actively harming them. But this isn't just about drugs or alcohol. At the core of addiction is something that all of us struggle with: compulsion, escapism, and negative patterns that we can't seem to break. Why does this happen? And more importantly, what can we do about it? Jung believed that people struggling with addiction were often seeking deeper connection or fulfillment that they thought they would find through substances or addictive behaviors. In a famous letter with Bill Wilson, the founder of Alcoholics Anonymous, Jung suggested that alcoholism stemmed from a spiritual thirst. He wrote, "You see, alcohol in Latin is spiritus. The same word is used for the highest religious experience as well as for the most depraving poison." Jung thought that addiction could only be solved through a spiritual awakening, which is why many of his ideas on addiction recovery have to do with a sort of spiritual journey, the main part of which is something he refers to as confronting your own shadow. The shadow isn't necessarily the evil part of ourselves, it's just the parts that seem unacceptable. This usually stems from the opinions of our family, culture, religion, or even our own life experiences. But if the shadow is ignored, Jung warned, it can dominate your whole personality, leading to addiction, compulsion, narcissism, and even violence. This is why confronting the shadow is a key step in overcoming addiction. Shadow work helps individuals own all pieces of themselves, including those unwanted parts like anger, envy, and grief. Addiction and substance abuse, from a Jungian perspective, are not just behavioral or biological disorders. They are signs of a disrupted or blocked individuation process. There are several elements that all of us, but especially those with substance abuse disorder, have to reconcile. In many ways, Jung was one of the very first voices to paint addiction not as a moral failing, but as something that was deeply connected to someone's inner life. He was way ahead of his time in this sense, and actually thought much more like current addiction researchers and therapists than the medical professionals and religious leaders of his day.